The Glass Menagerie was a success early in the playwriting career of Tennessee Williams, premiering in Chicago in 1944. A memory play, characters based on the author himself, his mother, and mentally fragile sister. The Hampden Theater Guild will once again be presenting a production from the mind of Tennessee Williams, directed by Real Culture's Mark Giza. The Glass Menagerie will run over the next 2 weekends. Reel to Reel's David Martin attended a dress rehearsal and has more.
Cast and crew members of the Glass Menagerie are excited to bring this classic play with the language of Tennessee Williams alive for audiences. Mark Giza, artistic director for the Theater Guild of Hampden, chose this particular play to direct because he loves how the characters connect and interact as a family. Giza said it is one of the best and beautifully scripted plays by Tennessee Williams.
It's just an American classic. It's his first play that appeared on Broadway in '45. Yes, it's dramatic and sad, and it's got some funny moments, but very, very touching. And we've added a lot of different music to it, so it's just a lovely evening of theater.
Giza is pleased to be working with a small cast of 4 actors. Another reason he chose this play was he had the right people to play the roles. The Glass Menagerie is a memory play in which Williams, as a narrator, looks back on his life with his family as a young man when he was known as Tom. Christopher Rojas, a veteran with the Theater Guild of Hampden, acts out both parts. Rojas loves performing the narrative parts since the script is magnificently written by the author. He has worked extra hard with Giza to express the dialogue properly. Rojas hopes the audience will enjoy the story.
I hope the audience gets to come in and just look into the window of the life of, that was Tennessee Williams, because he lived this story. He lived through this. And if I can bring them just a moment of seeing whether the struggle that Tennessee had to grow up with, or just a glimpse of seeing like what his family went through, it'll be worth it. I think they'll have a great time. And that's what I live for.
Glass Menagerie includes a real-life mother and daughter portraying the mother and daughter roles of Amanda and Laura in the Hampden Theater Guild production. Jeannie Wysocki, who plays Tom's mother Amanda, feels performing with her daughter McKenna, who portrays Laura, Tom's sister, allows mother and daughter to spend more quality time together versus their home life where they each have busy lives. McKenna explained that performing on stage with another family member is also a great learning experience.
And to see how you can play off of each other.
Very true.
You learn a different side, I think, of the other person versus like when you're, at home or family events being, family, and then here where you're like, you can learn the other person's ins and outs of their technique.
Jeannie and McKenna enjoy the challenge of playing characters that are very different than themselves.
I think in acting, that is one of the things you always look for, something outside of your comfort zone and outside of your box. And it is, definitely. So
I think it's always fun to play someone who's completely different than you, because then you push yourself and you can really see what you're capable of, too.
Both actresses learned a lot working with Giza, who they say is very helpful and offers the proper guidance and direction when needed. Tyler Wolfson portrays the gentleman caller, a romantic interest for Laura in the play. Wolfson, an 8th grade English teacher, said performing theater helps make his classrooms more interesting. He loves working with a small, intimate cast of the Glass Menagerie and looks forward to performing the play before a live audience.
It's a very different performance. You're kind of aware of the audience, but obviously you're pretending they're not there, but you feed off their energy, I would say, is the biggest way it affects you as an actor.
Giza will next return to the stage as an actor after a 30-year absence, playing the role of Henry Higgins in the Theater Guild of Hampden's production of the Lerner and Loewe musical My Fair Lady this June. For Reel to Reel, I'm David Martin.